In this video, we're going to take a look at why selection area is so important in the quality of the proposals for our inlays and onlays. And we're going to learn how to use selection area properly. So as you can see in the software, I'm going to select one of our workbook examples, the inlay and onlay design B. And then we're going to use the inlay number 30 as our existing restoration for this example. So we go into the example, we go to the margin view, and we'll skip quickly through the margin selection, but that'll be our first step. We'll go ahead and use the trace tool in order to select our margin. And once that's complete, then we can look at selection area. Selection area is basically a way of telling the software where the adjacent teeth are not, or where the entire crown of the restoration tooth is. So we need to select the entire crown of the tooth. Now the first time I do this, I'm going to do it incorrectly. I'm going to go ahead and select an area that is far in excess of the tooth itself. And when we go to the design tool and we cause the software to do a design proposal, we'll see that our design occlusal anatomy and morphology is simply not correct. So that's the incorrect way, or one of the incorrect ways of using this tool. So we've got to back up in order to reselect the selection area. Now let's say we do it yet another way that is slightly incorrect, in that we delete the existing selection area and then we only select the area that surrounds the inlay preparation itself. Let's do that and see what happens. Now this sort of makes sense, that we might want to select the area of the restoration. However, we're going to see that this also causes a distortion in the morphology of the proposal. So again, in order to reset the proposal, we go back over to the Design tab, we select Tooth Libraries, and then we're going to select Apply in order to reset the proposal or cause the proposal to regenerate itself. So we do that, and again this is with the selection area around the inlay preparation portion of the tooth only, and you can see that it is still slightly distorted or skewed over to the distal in terms of the occlusal anatomy. So let's go back one more time and cycle through the correct way of selecting the selection area. We'll reset the tool and select the area that encompasses the coronal portion of the tooth that we're going to restore, or everything except the adjacent teeth. And now we click over to the Design tool, and in order to reset the proposal, we click Tooth Libraries, click Apply, and then OK. Now whenever the proposal happens, the software generates an occlusal morphology that is harmonious with the natural tooth structure. So there you have it, the correct use of the selection area tool within the 4.5 version of the E4D Dentist software.